Okay, I started the recording. Okay, now let's talk about the framework. Okay, now when I say about framework, okay, the major thing about the framework is, code reusability, first thing. Okay, and maintenance. Okay, these are the two most important thing. Okay, I'm so
Sorry,
sorry. Yeah. Correct. Sorry, I just saw your ping. Okay, now you are able to see my screen. All right, great. So these are the two things. Okay, one is code reusability and the maintenance. Okay, these are the two most important facts when we talk about the framework. Okay, now when I say code reusability, okay, say I have something like this. Okay, I have an object repository. Okay, and whatever code I have written to read data from this object repository, the similar code or the same methods I might use to read something called as test data. Okay, the test data. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, if you see, I might use the similar code to read the test data. Okay, this is the first thing. Okay, and I might reduce the number of lines of code by say there is a method to write text to text box. Okay, so we are writing some text to a text box. When we are writing, first we have to get the web element, correct? Web element. So I will have a method called get web element, and whenever I have to get the web element, maybe while writing text to a text box, or maybe while I'm clicking on something, okay, whenever I need the web element, I will be calling this method called get web element. Okay, so that is all about the code reusability. Okay, and maintenance is the same thing. Okay, maintenance, as we discussed, okay, this is your object repository. For example, this is your object repository. Okay, now this login username edit box. Okay, this particular object will be almost used by any script that you can think of. Okay, any script that you can think of, this object will be used. So instead of hard coding this particular what is that XPath in your script, what you can do is you can use this login name as the object name itself. So tomorrow if XPath changes, so you need not change it at all those 10 places. Instead, you will only change here in this Excel sheet. Is that fine? Any doubts, Sonal? No? Okay, fine. So when we talk about framework, what we normally do is we will simply go ahead and create project. Okay, so B23. Okay, simply go ahead and create a plain Java project. That's it about, guys. EasyPod B23 framework. Okay, and I'll click next and click finish. That's all about it. Nothing else I'll be doing here. Okay, now say this is one of the important questions they might be asking you in the interview. What is that question they might be asking is, explain me the folder structure of your framework. Okay, so this is the folder structure, guys. Okay, folder structures means they are asking you the package structure. Okay, So you can say there is a package called com.merk.functions. There is a package called com.merk.functions. Okay. Now, once you have that particular package, you will always have a class called util. Okay. You will always have a class called util, and there will be a class called env.
No, Baba.
Okay. There is a class called env. There is a class called env, guys. Okay. Now, now when I have something like this, what is this env class will be used? I'll be telling you guys. Okay. And there will be one more class called EasyPod class. There will be one more class called EasyPod, guys. Okay. Now, as we discussed the other day, the util class should be plug and play feature. Okay, what do I mean by plug and play feature? Okay, plug and play is something, you take this util class, you copy this util class, and you wanna use this util class in anywhere else. Okay, in any other framework. Okay, all you need to do is just copy this util class and use it. Okay, with slight modifications, or very less modification or no modification. Okay, that is the thing. This util class should be used for any kind of project. Say this, not just for this project, that is what EasyPod project. You should be able to use this util class for any kind of project. Okay, that is the thing. That is about the util class, guys. And just a minute. And EasyPod class is some methods which are specific to your application. Okay, your application under test, you should be putting those classes into EasyPod class. Okay, any doubts so far, guys? Any doubts, anyone? No? Okay, fine, guys. Okay, but feel free, guys. Framework is everything. Okay, and if you want to planning to put experience, framework is everything that you can think of, guys. Okay, that's the most important thing. All right, now you know that, what is util class, what is EasyPod class, what is an env.java, guys. Okay, to show you env.java, I will actually show. The other day I was preparing all these things. env.java, that is environmental class. Okay, you can say you will have something like this. There will be something called as framework path. There will be something called as test environment. There is something called as browser used, and there is something called as OS name. Okay, OS name. Test environment should not be any doubt for you guys. Browser name, there should not be any doubt. Browser name, whatever browser you want to run the script on. This one will give you system.getProperty if you call this particular method, and if you pass os.name as a string, it will give you the operating system name. I have not told you what is framework path. Hold on a bit, guys. Any doubt in these three things?
Vishal, os.name is string, right?
Yes, that's right.
So how it is, getting the name of the OS?
That's a method, right? Get property is a method, correct?
Right.
So who has given this particular method? This method has been given by the Oracle. Okay. Now what Oracle is saying, get the system property indicated by specified key. Okay. What Oracle is saying, you give me the key, you give me the key, I'll get you the value. Okay. So it is like this. You pass me os.name. Okay. This string, I will give you the what is that? I'll give you the object, sorry, operating system. Okay. If you say documentation. Okay. So here there might be, just a minute guys. Okay, see, to this method, to this get property method, if you pass java.home, it will give you installation directory of Java runtime environment. If you pass java.vendor, it will give you who has developed that particular JDK, whether Sun Microsystem has developed that JDK, or Oracle has developed that JDK, or who is that, what is that, or IBM has developed that particular JDK. Okay. And if you call this user home directory, it will give you what is that, your this one, that is, for me it is C drive user, and I'm logged in as a Vishal, right? It will give you this particular path. Say on the same computer you have what, Sonal also. So there will be a folder called Sonal, and if you log in with Sonal and execute this particular command, that system.getProperty, and if you pass user.home, it will give you C C users, and it will give you the Sonal. If at all you are logging in as a Sonal in the computer, and then you are running that particular command. What is the command? Command is system.getProperty, and if you pass user home, okay, and if you pass in username, it will give you my username. What is my username? Vishal is my username, correct? That is what it will give you. Still confusion, Sonal, or this is fine? Good. Okay. Fine. Fine, Sonal. And see, uh, there might be hundreds of ways to develop a framework. Okay. So this is my way of developing a framework, guys. Okay. So if at all you have a different approach, you can definitely use the different approach as well. Okay, this is my way of developing a framework. Okay, fine. So far no doubt, correct? Now when you talk about, and I'll get back to you what is this framework path, okay, in a while, guys. And why I have this OS name, I'm not sure. The other day I was working and I felt the need of OS name. I will see where, uh, I'm not very much sure. Okay, yeah, OS name. Now I remember why I used it. I thought of Aparna because she is using Mac OS. Okay, and that is the reason I brought in this particular thing called as os.name. Okay, we will see, guys. Okay, don't worry. And as I said, this is one of the approach which I know to develop the framework. Okay, now just a minute, guys. I have this open browser method with me now. open browser method, guys. Okay, now open browser method should be in the util class. Okay, I'll just put this open browser method and let me know, guys, if you have any doubts in this open browser method. And it is giving you all these errors because probably I have to put the jar files associated with it. Okay, the jar files. Okay, jar file for Selenium. First of all, let me put the jar file for Selenium. Okay, B23 lib Selenium standalone jar. Okay, just a minute. Okay, I have not put these four things. Let me put this in env.java. Okay, that's important, guys. Test. What was here? Test environment, right? Okay. Now, what I'm doing here in the open browser method, okay? Open browser method, what basically I'm doing is very simple, guys. I am, first of all, sorry, this is browser used, test browser. Okay. Whatever browser I have used, I am reading it here on line number 11. Any doubt on line number 11, guys? In the same way, I am reading the operating system name. Any doubts here? In the same way, I'll be reading the test environment, guys. These three I'm reading, guys. Any doubt, feel free to ask me. Anything? No? Okay. Okay. That message was for Nelson, guys. Okay. Fine. He has some network issues. Now, what I'm doing, I am using this particular switch case. Okay. Switch case. And I'm testing if test browser is equal to Firefox and OS name starts with Windows, then I'll use system.get property. Okay, just don't worry about this path, framework path. Okay, system.get property gecko driver.exe. But if at all it is anything else, means I'm considering Mac OS. Okay, I'm not considering Ubuntu or anything. I'm just considering two OS here. Okay, I am doing some assumptions that no one will be using anything other than Mac OS and Windows. Okay, if it is Mac OS, then it will go to else condition and it will read WebDriver dot gecko driver equals to, you see there is no exe, because on Mac OS you don't need to give this extension as .exe, and if you give that extension it doesn't work, guys. Okay, that is about the Mac OS. Okay, that is about the Mac OS. Now, any doubt guys here? And if at all, see guys, if you guys are really getting confused in this particular thing, I will tell you simple thing. If you guys are getting confused in this, just forget this if switch case. If test browser, you can do like this, dot equals Firefox FF. Okay, put it in double quotes, then do this, and you remove this. In the same way, then you do this. Okay, from here till here. Okay, if not, you do else if test browser equals to Google Chrome, you do this, you do this. I can see some noise guys. Okay, I'm not sure, is someone talking or someone unmuted? Okay, fine guys. Okay, else if you can do the same thing. If it is Internet Explorer, this is the homework for Sonal, to write the code for Internet Explorer. Okay, so if at all you are getting confused with switch case, you you guys can very well use if condition. Okay, but switch case is more good guys. Okay, all right guys. Okay, and this is the homework for Sonal. Sonal, try to implement the code for Internet Explorer driver. Okay, will you able to do, or you want me to give this to someone else? Okay, fine Sonal, perfect. Try it. If not, we are there. Okay, now I have not initiated this driver object. Okay, so let me put something called as, 1 minute guys, let me open this util class. Let me put a global variable called driver. Okay, and I'm initializing it in these switch cases. Okay, switch case is nothing guys. Okay, switch case is nothing. It will have something like this. Okay, if at all you want me to just tell you the switch case, it will start here, it will end here, then it will have case. Okay, and say your test and string test browser equals say Firefox. Okay, this is your code. Okay, case, what they are saying, case Firefox, then do something here. Okay, do something and again do something, and then stop. Stop means break you have to use. Okay. In the same way, if test browser is equal to Google Chrome, okay, so whatever you have passed here, okay, as in this test here, if it is Google Chrome, do this and then break from the thing. So like that you can have multiple case. Okay, and this is about the switch case, guys. But if at all, and say if it doesn't match any of these, you can say something called as default is also there. Default, say if at all you are passing F, if it is FF here, these things will be executed. Say if at all it is GC, these things will be executed. Say if it is neither GC neither FF, if it is say something, okay, Opera browser, okay, Opera browser, okay, which is almost almost not there in the market, you can say. Say then you can say do this, do this, okay. If it doesn't match any of these two, then do this default thing. Okay, that is how the switch statement is designed, guys. Anyone has any doubts on switch statement? And see, best way to know the switch statement is by working on codes like this. Okay, by working on codes like this. Anyone having any doubt? And believe me, guys, I do have limited knowledge on switch statement. Okay, done. Okay, now this is how you'll now you have got the thing for open browser. Now this is the thing, guys. Okay, guys, you guys remember the page load timeout and the implicit wait timeout? Yeah. Okay, so here is the question, guys. Okay, question to you guys is, you have set, say, page load timeout as 30 seconds, sorry, 45 seconds, and implicit wait of 30 seconds. Okay, and you are navigating to, these are the two things. Okay, these are the two things that you are writing. First you are opening the driver, that is web driver equals to new of Firefox driver, and you are saying after that, okay, or anywhere, doesn't matter, driver dot get. Okay, you do it before or after this timeout, not, doesn't matter, guys. You are going to this particular URL. Okay, say you are going to this particular URL. Okay, fine, guys. And to do the page load, say it is taking, the entire page load is taking 48 seconds. Okay, 48 seconds. Okay, now after this, what you're doing, and you have to set this page load timeout only once for your driver. Okay, and you need not set it for every time. Okay, once you set, as long as this driver is active, your program is running. As long as your program is running, page load timeout will be set to 45, and you can change it if you want, but you need not set it to 45 again. Once it is set, it will be there. If you want to change it to 30 seconds, you can change it one more. If you say after doing around five different things, you are changing this page load timeout to 30 seconds, then you can do it like this. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, in the same way, implicit wait also, you want to change it, you can change it, but you need not. Once you set it, you need not set it to 45 and 30 again. Okay, it will be there. Now say this is the question I'm asking you. Driver.get, it is taking 48 seconds to load the page, and then you're saying driver.find element by.xpath, and you are trying to click on this login button. Driver.find element by.xpath, and you give the xpath of this login button, xpath. Okay, and you're saying dot click. Now tell me guys, when if only this much code is there in my program, inside the main method this much is there, nothing else is there, will this program throw me exception? If yes, which line will throw me exception? Or do you guys say no, it will not throw you any exception? It will throw exception, Nelson is saying. It will throw the exception, guys. And Sonal, can you try? Okay, see, this is something like, Sonal, to be frank, okay, even if at all you are giving a wrong answer, it's fine, because I will still feel that this is one of the most trickiest things in what do you call uh, in Selenium thing. Okay, so Anusha is saying minutes. Okay, yeah, I mentioned it minutes. Say, let me make it as seconds. Okay, that's right, guys. Seconds. Okay, seconds. Here also seconds, and it takes 48 seconds to load the page. Now tell me, will it throw any exception or not? Okay, everything is seconds. It takes 48 seconds to load. I have said page load timeout is 45 seconds, implicit wait of 45 seconds. So Sonal, if your answer is still the same, let me know why so, why it will throw the exception. You're there, Sonal? And I'm saying you, this will not throw you any exception. Okay, I don't want to go into it, but I'll quickly tell you. Okay, I'm not sure how many of you will understand this. So Nelson is saying it should not throw. Why Nelson? Why it should not throw you the exception? Nelson is saying it should not throw the exception. What do you think? Why it is not? Why it should not throw you the exception? Okay, so there is no answer from Nelson. Okay, fine guys, no issues. Okay, so let me just quickly say this. First, you are opening the browser, and once you open the browser, you are trying to navigate to, say, let me just make it as 7, this is around 5, and this is around 9. Okay, to show you guys, it will be helpful for me. Okay, say when you are loading, okay, say page is getting loading, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. After 9 seconds, see what is happening. After 9 seconds, here the page is loading. Okay, at this point of time your page is loading. Okay, but it so happens that it will execute this line, okay, and then what will happen, it will not execute line number, or else let me do it like this. Okay, this one will make you more comfortable. Okay, say it will first execute the driver web Firefox driver, then it will immediately execute these two lines. Okay, immediately it will execute these two lines, and when it is trying to load the browser, since loading is taking 9 seconds, okay, but maximum loading time, page load timeout, what you said, 7 seconds, correct? So but this is your actual time, which is taking to load, but you have told wait only for 7 seconds, correct? So what will gonna happen is, immediately after 7th second, okay, somewhere here, it will execute what, driver.find element by.xpath.click. But when the 7th line, somewhere here, after immediately after 7th thing, okay, here at this time, it will try to search that element called login button. Now the question to you guys is, at this point of time, login button is available?
Uh, Sometimes it's available because
No,
some
no,
large files may be taking time.
1 minute. Is it what you said? Your voice is breaking up. Anusha, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Sometimes it's
No, Anusha,
available because
your
some
voice is
like
breaking up. Can you try again? It is available. Okay, and why do you think that it is available? Why do you think it is available? What about the other answers, guys? Sonal? No. See, page. Don't. Let's not assume that this particular element only takes some time. Okay, let's not go into those things. I'm telling you, say till 9 seconds, none of the elements are available. Okay, say when I say page load, we normally say that page load means all the elements should be available. Okay, and we cannot say that okay, this element is available, that element is available. No, not like that. So can you for 100% sure you can say that that element will be available for 100%? No, right? Okay. Yes, but what you are saying is correct, Anusha. Anusha is saying, Anusha, when you are typing it, right, try to type it in, to everyone, okay, so that everyone can see your answer. So what Anusha is saying is something like image and all that gets loaded faster in the browser, okay, in the DOM, okay. That is what Anusha is saying. Yeah, that is correct, Anusha, okay. But there is no guarantee that after 7 seconds, okay, and this is not, this is definitely not a picture or CSS, okay. This is a pure, you know, the HTML, okay. Now there is no guarantee that this when see when you say page is not loaded, I cannot take the guarantee of any element has loaded or not, okay. And I, for me, it is safe to say that you know, page has not loaded, so let's not search for any element, okay. Let's not search for any element, okay. So that is the thing. So when it, but it, after 7 seconds it will try to search the element, correct, and the element is not available, guys, okay. That is what is the safest option for me to tell, okay, because more often than not it will not be available, okay. That is the true story, guys, okay. And here we are talking about the page load time. See, page load is taking 9 seconds. What if say I tell you page load is taking around 45 seconds and you are checking at 7 seconds, okay. That time you might definitely say, okay, there are more chances of that element is not available, okay. So here it is trying to, at this point of time, it will try to execute what line, guys? This line, find driver dot find element by dot xpath, okay. So here at this point of time that particular login button is not available, okay. Login button is not available. Now Sonal or anyone can tell me what will happen. Will it throw an exception or not? Or Anusha, if at all you guys understood what is that at page load timeout, because that is everything, guys, okay. That is almost everything. Page load timeout is not just page load timeout, these timeouts, you know, element not found exception. That is what Sonal is saying. Any other answer other than element not found exception? Any other answer, guys? No answer? Okay. Okay, now Sonal, okay, so what Sonal is saying is, because if the page doesn't load, it will not find the element on that page. Then Sonal, tell me what I taught you about, you know, page load timeout. It's fine, okay. Page is not loaded. It will, this particular line, what is this line, driver.get will only wait for 7 seconds because you have told page load timeout of 7 seconds, okay. But page itself is taking 9 seconds, okay. So immediately after 7 seconds it will try to execute driver.find element, okay, driver.find element. Now what you said is 100% true. At this point of time, that is immediately after 7 seconds, okay, page has not loaded, it will try to search for this button and it will throw you exception, okay. It will throw you exception, but it will throw you only exception, it will throw you an exception only when you do not have this implicit wait. Then it will definitely throw you an exception. But what you're saying, but here what you're saying, you have put something called as implicit wait as well. And what implicit wait does, remember Sonal, what implicit wait does? If I say implicitly wait of 5 seconds, what it does? Checks at regular interval. What it checks at regular intervals? Driver means what exactly it checks? say if I say Vishal is checking, you know, the bulb. Okay, the bulb is on or off, that I'm checking, or bulb is broken or proper, or the bulb is flying in the air, or what I'm checking. Every time it finds the driver, it will wait for 5 seconds. Okay, no. Nelson is saying, Nelson, you also can, whenever you're giving an answer, give it in public so that everyone can see the answers. Okay, unless there is a specific thing that you want to tell me alone. Okay, Nelson says tries to find elements availability. Okay, see what it does, guys. What implicitly wait does is, whenever you are trying to search an element, and if that element is not present, if the element is not present, then it will wait for maximum of 5 seconds, because, and in these 5 seconds it will repeatedly keep on checking. Understood, Sonal? Anyone? Nelson, Anusha, any doubt about implicit wait? Say on the 7th seconds, on the 7th second exactly it will try to find the element. Okay, try to find the element, but the element is not present. So again after 8 seconds it might go ahead and check. Again after 9 seconds it will go ahead and check, like that. 1 2, like that it will go till 10 11 12. Okay, so total 5 more seconds it will wait, guys. Okay, it will check after 10 seconds, it will check after 11 seconds, it will check after 12 seconds. Okay, so anywhere in between, within this time from here to here, if it finds that element, it will go ahead and execute the next line. Say next line is, say SYSOUT hi. Okay, hi, I'm printing. So if at all it finds that element after 9 seconds, okay, then immediately after 9 seconds it will execute this SYSOUT, that is system.out.println hi. But if it doesn't find even after 12 seconds, because this is your implicit wait. Okay, implicit wait of 5 seconds. Even after 12 seconds, that is from 7 seconds you started, okay, and you given the implicit wait of 5 seconds, correct? You given the implicit wait of 5 seconds. So it will first check after immediate first check. Okay, is this element present? Not present. Okay, it will check after some time. Is it present? Not present. It will again check after some time. If it finds somewhere, it will execute that particular thing, and it will execute system.out.println and hi. But if it keeps on trying, and if it doesn't find that element even after 12 seconds, then it will definitely give you this exception, but not in this particular case. Okay, any doubt, guys? Anyone having any doubt, they can unmute themselves and ask me the specific questions. No doubt? Anusha is saying no doubt. What about you guys? Nelson and Sonal. Nelson is saying no doubt. Sonal, feel free. No doubt you absolutely understood what is implicit wait. If at all there is no doubt, you have to answer me this, guys. Okay, answer me this, guys. I said page load timeout is 7 seconds and implicitly wait of 5 seconds. Okay, now I'm saying implicit wait of 2 seconds I'm giving you, and page is taking 10 seconds to load. Now tell me, guys, when you say driver.findElement, will it throw me any exception or not? See, page indeed is taking 10 seconds to load. I have given page load timeout of 7 seconds. I have given the implicitly wait timeout of 2 seconds. Sonal, if you have any doubt, ask me guys, but answer. Take your time. Will it throw me an exception or not? Nelson is saying it will throw exception, okay? Any other answer apart from this? Any other answer? Correct answer or a wrong answer? Anything guys? Come on guys. Yeah, so Sonal also replied, I believe. Yeah, no, it will not. Yeah, it won't give you. And Anusha is saying yes, element not found exception maybe. No, it will not throw you element not found. It's a okay. Nelson is saying it will throw the exception. Sonal is saying it will not throw the exception. Anusha is saying yes, element not found exception maybe. Okay, Anusha is not confident in her answer. Okay, so let's leave that. So Sonal, why do you think it will not throw any exception? Okay, let's go to this particular Excel again. Okay, let's see. You can change your answer if you want. Okay, later on. Say page is taking 10 seconds to load. Okay, so here at the 10th second the page will be loaded. Okay, here. So first when it executes driver.get, okay, it will wait for maximum of 7 seconds. Okay, so 7 seconds it will wait. Okay, okay, because the page has not yet been loaded. Immediately after 7 seconds it will execute driver.findElement. Okay, driver.findElement. Is the element present? No. So in between this and this, what is that? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so in between this and this interval, okay, in between this and this, it will keep on searching for that element, because we have said implicitly wait of 2 seconds, correct? We have said here implicitly wait of 2 seconds. So in between, so in between, this is where it will start searching for that element, and in between this one, this is 2 seconds. Okay, it might check hundreds of times in between these two things, but page has still not loaded because page is taking 10 seconds. So immediately after 9 seconds it will throw you that element not found exception. Okay, it will throw you that element not found exception. Understood, Sonal?
Vishal, can you please explain that example you gave before? What was that?
No,
I
this
don't
is the
remember. It
example.
was no. The one you were explaining before. So you said that it will execute till 7 seconds and then
No, did you
it.
understand this particular part?
Yeah, I did. So
100%.
you said that. Yeah,
No,
I
no,
did.
one minute. So did you understand this particular example, or is there any doubt in this? Instead of saying example, this is a scenario, you can say. Okay, Any doubt in this scenario? And you are convinced that it will throw you exception, or you are not convinced here?
No, actually, I wanted to ask some different thing. Is that I mean, you said that it will find it will try to find the element in last 3 seconds, 7 to 10, right? And page is not loaded yet, right? This is what you're saying.
No, that one I'll go back. Sonal, okay, that I'll definitely go back. Okay, but here, is there any doubt in this thing?
No, Vishal.
No, absolutely. And you are convinced that why it is throwing you an exception, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, going back to this one, what I said, not this, here, okay. How much second, wait, I have kept it the same thing. What is here I said, how much time the page is, okay. Here saying, Nelson is saying 7 and 5, okay. Here 7 and 5, and page load, how much I said, 9 seconds, huh? Previously, 8 seconds. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Nelson. Okay. Now, this is the first scenario what we discussed. Okay, so in the first scenario, what is happening is page is taking 8 seconds to load. Okay, page is taking 8 seconds to load. Now, just a minute. Oh. Page is taking 8 seconds to load. So when this particular line driver.get gets executed, it will go ahead and it will wait for maximum of 7 seconds, correct? Because I have set page load wait of 7 seconds. It will wait till 7 seconds, and exactly after 7 seconds it will execute driver.findElement. Here at this point of time it will execute driver.findElement. Is the element present here? No, element is not present because the page has not been loaded, because page is taking the entire 8 seconds. Okay, now what will happen, it will check, say 7.5 seconds it will check, 7.75 seconds it will check, still the page is not loaded. Immediately after 8 seconds, maybe on 9 seconds, page is loaded, guys. Here the page is loaded, and since the page is loaded, the element will be available, okay, and it will get the element and it will execute system.out.println hi also. This is what I had told in case of first scenario. Now tell me, Sonal, what is the doubt in this? No doubt? Okay, perfect. So if at all no doubt, I want you guys to answer me this, okay? Answer me. Say I don't have implicitly wait and page is taking 8 seconds to load. Whether this line driver.findElement will give me an exception or not. Try, guys. This is so important, guys. This particular weights, it's really important. That's the, you know, everything you can say. It will. Perfect. Any other answer apart from Sonal is saying it will? Any other answer, guys, apart from this? No other answer, right? Okay. Say now I'm saying page load timeout. I'm seeking 7 seconds. Nelson is saying it will throw exception. So why Nelson? Why do you think it will throw the exception? Yes, it will throw the exception. That's correct. Okay, that's 200% correct. Nelson, can you explain me just why it will throw the
Yeah,
exception?
Vishal. Because page load,
Mm-hmm.
we have given 7 seconds.
Okay.
On 7, it already for the third line it waits for 7 seconds. On 8 seconds, it looks for click event.
Correct.
So
Correct.
we have not given any implicit wait. So
Okay.
it has to throw exception.
Yeah.
No such
So
element is
so
found like
when
that. It
we
has not.
don't give the implicit weight, what will the default value of implicit weight?
It is 0.
Correct. Okay. So all of you, that's right. Okay. This is what I wanted. Perfect, Nelson. Okay. It will gonna it's a 0. Okay. When you don't mention implicit weight, its value is 0. Okay. Fine, guys. Okay. And if
Vishal,
yeah,
I have a doubt.
yeah.
Uh, See, actually, we have given 7, and the implicit weight is as 5. Okay, and page load time is it takes 8 seconds to load the page. But
Mhm.
in case of if it finds in beforehand, like we have extra 3 seconds or something like that, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
But by the time if some other element takes some more time, means will it wait for it will start from 0, right? Like
No,
0, 1, 2,
I
3,
did
4,
not
5.
get that question. Say,
Yeah, yeah.
say, let's take
See,
this example.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Say it will wait for, it will wait for first 7 seconds. Okay, that's for sure. Okay,
7 seconds.
on the
Yeah, that's
seventh
for sure.
second
Yeah,
it will
I got it.
start searching for the element. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. And now you are saying,
on 9
ninth
second
ninth
we are getting
second,
it.
it element is there. Okay, element is there on the
Yeah,
ninth
element,
second.
it counts the element. Yeah,
Okay.
we have remaining seconds, right? Like 10,
Rem
11,
remain
12.
remaining say 5 minutes,
It'll yeah,
8 9 10 11 12 10
yeah.
11
What
12.
will happen?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It'll again reset to 0, or it'll again search from like that.
No, once it gets it, it will, once it
It
finds the
it
element, it will
resets, right?
execute this particular line, that is driver dot find element,
Okay.
and it immediately goes to the
Okay.
next line. It will
Next
not
line. And if we
Mhm.
have any other element after that, and it takes some time, what
uh,
will happen?
for example, uh, if at all, say after that, yeah, so you are saying, so after, immediately after that, I am trying to click on, say, forgot password link. Okay, so forgot
Password.
password link, correct, forgot
Yeah, you're right.
password. Okay, now you are asking, say, on the 9th second, say, here I got, say, immediately after 9 second complete, here I got the that first one. What is that first one?
First element.
The login button, I got
Click
it.
login button.
And it got the login button. Okay, and it clicked on it.
Yeah.
After that, it is searching for the forgot password. Say forgot password is not there. Okay, it resets the timer to again to 5 seconds.
Zero.
From this 9
Okay,
seconds,
okay, okay.
we wait maximum of 5 seconds. Okay, maximum of 5
5
seconds.
seconds. Okay, okay.
That is it.
Okay.
Yeah, for each element finding it, this will be applicable, implicit wait. Every time you are finding the element, it will maximum wait for 5 seconds. If it doesn't load, if the element is not it is not able to get that element within that 5 seconds, it will throw you an exception. Fine, guys. Okay, we drifted a lot from the core topic. Okay, so that's it. This is how you will go ahead and develop the open browser method. And once you have open browser method, you might need to do, there is a method I have developed called web element. Okay, web element. If you pass on the XPath to this particular method called web element, it will give you the, if you pass in the XPath, it will do driver.findElement by .xpath, and it will get you the action object that is of type web element, and it will return the action object. Any doubts in web element, get web element method, guys? Anyone? Feel free. No doubts? Okay. Now I'll do something more. What is that? I will say I want to type something in the text box. Okay. What I will do? I will use this particular method named edit set value. Edit set value. Okay. Okay. Before telling this edit set value, I have to tell you something else. Okay. Edit set value. Okay. But so far, no doubt, right? Get web element is fine for you guys. Okay. Now, what is the next thing? What I wanted to tell you guys is, I wanted to tell you about edit set value. Okay. But the problem is, if you want to get edit set value, okay, you have to give the object name, and object name will be read from the object repository, guys. Object name will be read from the object repository. For that, I have to have the code that is required for reading the object repository. Okay. So what is that code? First of all, to get that code, I have to initialize all these things. Okay, not initialize, declare something called as object repository Excel file. It is of type file. Again, the file input stream and workbook and workbook sheet. Okay. And if you guys are not understanding these things, okay, you guys probably might need to go ahead and see what is file, what is this file input stream, what is this XSSF workbook and XSSF sheet. From Apache Poi, what we discussed. Okay, so let me put Apache Poi related jars in this. Put all the jars, guys. Add external jars. On lib. And that's it, guys. Okay, I have added the jars, guys. Okay. Yes, Nelson, go ahead. Please go ahead. Nelson has a doubt.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, why do we have this file and file input stream? Why I'm asking this doubt is, in this file input stream directly, if you pass that path, right, it directly reads it. And I just tried it.
Say,
I just want to know.
I'm not very much sure. Okay, I'm not. This code was copied. Okay, to be frank, this code was copied. And let me just see what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
A class A, and I'll put the main method. Just a minute, guys. Yes, but I have seen this. Whatever you're talking about, no, I have seen that.
Yeah.
The file input stream
when it happens,
equals
yeah,
to.
when.
Go ahead.
That too, when you make it a string, there is a string name like that it is giving, right? File input streams below.
So
below
here, this one.
No, not that one. The second one. Yeah, that one. When you use this, we can directly pass that what is the parameter as path.
Okay, that parameter, I didn't know that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the exact difference also, I don't know. But
that is why I asked, because file means you're converting that into a file and you're giving that value.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah,
what I tried was the file path. I tried to give that path and not the exact file location. And I tried to give the file name here in this place, but I could not make it positive. I got some error.
By which way it is not was not you were not able to make it possible?
It is saying there is
No,
no
in
such
which
file
way?
like that.
In this way?
No. Before that, you need to put that file
Okay.
and the
Okay. Name in the file system. It is created to represent the file connection. Just a minute. There is a security manager. It checks if the named file doesn't exist, is a directory rather than regular file, or for some other reason cannot be opened for reading, then file not found exception is thrown. Okay, just a minute. Now if you use this, okay, just a minute, new file. To be frank, I'm not very much sure what is the exact difference. I'm just trying to find out if it's a file input stream, file named by the file input stream, a new descriptor created to represent this file connection if there is a security measure. No, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not very much sure what is the exact difference, but yes, the return type wise there is no difference. Okay, here you have to pass in the file object, and there you just need to pass in the what you call this, the path. Okay, and only thing what I can think at this point of time is, say this is about you are reading one file from your local machine. Okay, and if at all you are reading a file from your local machine, you might probably do like this. But what if someone gives you the file object from some remote call? Okay, then you might see, if at all some network, you are on the network, okay, and you are not able to access that file directly, okay, by using path. Okay, so someone will pass that particular file as a file object, like file equals to new of file. Okay, in that case this particular thing is useful. Otherwise I don't see any other reason to use this. Okay, but yes, you can use that one as well. Okay, absolutely fine. According to me, if I see the documentation now, in our case we can use that one as well. Okay, perfect. Any other doubt, guys? Anyone? Any other doubt? No doubts? Okay, fine guys. Okay, all right, so we have seen this so far. Okay, so we were saying what? Okay, file input stream. I copied and pasted this file input stream. Okay, but it was a valid doubt, by the way. Okay, that's the thing. And I don't know how many of you understood the question itself, but that's okay. All right, this is how you will get the web element. Okay, now I will copy paste something else. I will copy paste, and let me also initialize this test Excel file. Okay, not initialize, declare. Okay, these are all related to test data Excel. These are all related to object repository Excel. Okay, and now can someone tell me whatever I'm pasting right now? Okay, whatever I'm pasting, what I'm doing, guys? What am I doing right here? Whatever I have pasted, what exactly I'm doing? What kind of method is this, guys? On line number 29, what kind of method is it? Is it a single argument method? No argument method? What is the return type? Okay, Sonal is saying it's a constructor. Yes, it's a constructor. So whenever someone will create the object of the util class, all these things will be initialized. All these things will be initialized. Okay, when I say all these things, why I'm saying this file equals to framework path slash test data dot xls. Why I'm saying this like this? Why I'm not hard coding this value? Say C. Okay, where is this test data? Sorry, where is my thing? For example, I want to read this test data xls. Okay, why don't I do E drive B23 framework path and then test data, and then okay, why don't I give this entire hard coding, guys, like this? What I'm trying to say is, why don't I do like, just a minute. Okay, why don't I do like this? Why should I say this is one way, correct? This is the one way. I can hard code it. Instead, why I am writing it in, why I'm not writing like line number 32, why I'm writing like line number 31? Anyone? In case we change the name, we need to change what name? What change name of what? Answer is saying in case we change the name, we need to change everything in everywhere in the code. Like name of what?
File.
Name of the framework path. So why there will be a need for me to rename the framework path? Will there be any need, guys? Okay. See, Nelson, answer is not wrong. Okay, I'm saying you that. But why there will be a need for me to change this framework, B23 framework path? And Sonal is saying if we change the path anyways. I did not understand, Sonal.
Sure, in case we are adding some more project, even for that project we can use the same framework, right? Sure.
We are using adding some other project. Okay.
And for that also we can say use the same thing.
Yeah.
Again, we
So
don't want to come and change this.
say in that case, what is the problem? I will just change here. No, I'll just change this particular path. If instead of say one more project B24, I'll make it as B24. So what is the change?
You
You are
need to
right.
change
Correct.
everywhere in the code, right?
Correct.
Not
You
only
have
here,
to,
again you have to change for object repository file, somewhere like that.
absolutely right. You have to change it here. Okay, so you understood, right? For 100% you understood, right? You have to change it here, and you also if you hard code here, see when you that gecko driver, and you have to change it here, you have to change it here, you have to change it everywhere, guys. Instead, what I can do is, if at all it is something else, so I instead of B23, I'll make here B24, only one change, guys. Understood? All of you? And also this is also useful, guys. Okay, this is also useful. Say we have seen that Aparna was using Mac computer. Okay, Mac computer, even though she is using the same code, but for her she will not have something like, you know, E drive, D drive. Okay, see, I saw something else in her. Okay, home slash all those things. Okay, so she need not change the entire code everywhere. And what if, see, what if some people say Sonal doesn't have E drive? All you need to do is, but she has the C drive. Okay, all she need to do is here instead of C, instead of E, she will put C, and everything else is same, guys. Okay, so not just a new project, but also within the same project, if at all you put this project on different computers, the you should not be changing a lot of things, and that is the main reason we have done this. Okay, and I'm glad that you guys are able to answer these things. Okay, okay, that is the thing. If at all you guys are able to answer these things, guys, okay, I'm telling you, you guys are already there. You are already there, and you can go with full confidence, guys. Okay, you have worked in Selenium and you have developed the Selenium framework. If at all you guys are able to understand this, no, I'm not trying to exaggerate things, guys. You can definitely go and say in the interview that you worked on Selenium framework. Okay, only two things is needed: framework and the object oriented concepts. And you are blank in those things, then it's tough, guys. Okay, perfect. This is it. Okay, so here I'm saying I'm initializing this text Excel, okay, and initializing text Excel stream and text Excel workbook and test Excel sheet. Okay, all these things I have initialized, and I have not done anything else, guys. Okay, and we will not be going anything more than this for today. We are done with this class for today. Please and please, before coming to tomorrow's class, please understand these things, guys. Okay, and I want you to understand one more thing. Okay, I want you to also understand this get row index. Get row index. I'm not gonna explain because I have explained get row index a lot of time, guys. Okay, a lot of time, believe me. Okay, and I have dedicated a full 1.5 day, 1.5 class for just for explaining you guys get row index. And I will be asking the questions tomorrow on get row index. Please try to go through it. Okay, and any other doubt at this point of time, guys? I will be sending you this entire framework. Okay, entire framework in the sense I'll give you these functions. What is that? Functions package. Any doubts, anyone? Yes, and that's right, Sonal. This code, whatever I had written, no, I had written that code around 12 days back. Okay, and at that time I was thinking of giving you some assignment. Yes, Sonal, try to just finish this code. Okay, try it, but if not, we will so I have made it like a to-do thing. Okay, try it. If not, we are always there, we can go ahead and see, and we'll be seeing it, okay, in the class, guys. Okay, but try that. And yeah, that's all about it, guys. If there is no other doubt, yes, Nelson, go ahead. Nelson has a question. Go ahead, guys.
Sure. Actually, why we are using this two test cases like that? Like
Two
one
test
object
cases.
repository and one test. No. Two set of things, right? In the constructor, inside the constructor.
Okay. So inside the constructor. Okay, I'm inside the constructor.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. So
This test
what?
case file and object repository Excel file. Why that is?
What is the alternative you suggest? Do you have any other alternative? No, I'm asking you. Like, no, did you understand
No,
this
I'm
code?
just checking. No,
Okay.
I didn't understand. That's why I'm just checking this now.
So you are not
Because
understanding
my
this code.
connection was not. Yeah, because I
Okay.
didn't. My connection was not proper, right? That's why.
Okay. Try to go through
So
this code. Okay. If at all you understand the Apache Poi, how we read it, the same code I have used here. Okay. Try to go through the Apache.
no, Vishan. I am comfortable with the code, but I know. My question is why this test Excel file and object repository? Why we are given two times? We are reading two different sheets in this test data separate sheet and all data separate sheet.
Okay, like that you're asking. Okay, so
Yeah.
so what do you see in line number 39 and what do you see in line number 34?
Actually, yeah, even in 37 it shows test data as a sheet, and 42 it takes over data.
No,
sheet.
what do you see on line number 34? What we are reading? Which Excel we are reading?
Test data on Excel. Okay, we are reading two different Excels.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We are reading two different Excel.
Two
So
different
I'm
Excels.
storing it in two different
Two
object
different
repository Excel sheet. Okay, and one more is test Excel sheet. Okay, that is the only thing. Two different things. Yes.
Vishal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Vishal, I have a doubt, but I didn't try this.
Go
Is
ahead.
it possible to get what is it? We can have only this fourth thing common, and
Which
whichever
thing?
sheet we are coming, we can pass. Actually,
What?
like this test, we are having two different file input stream Excel workbook, get sheet like that. We are having we have what is that? Declared two times, right?
Which
This
one?
one, like test Excel file.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And again, for accessing other Excel sheet, we are using object repository Excel file, right?
Correct.
Instead of writing two times,
Mm-hmm.
for using the one code, whichever Excel sheet we are accessing, we can pass that sheet and we can access it.
Yeah, you can
I
do
do
that.
understand
Yes.
the code elaborative, it will be more, right?
No, it will not be more elaborative. Believe me.
Okay.
It will not be more
I
elaborate.
need to try that.
See,
I'm just
code
trying
reviews most of the times you have to do when when there are more than one line. Okay, for this particular line you will create one method just for this particular line. Then
No,
it is
not only for this,
all this you will create one method. Means this entire thing you will create one method and it will return you the object repository Excel sheet and test data Excel sheet depending on what you pass. Correct?
what we are passing it.
Okay, then it is correct. Then it will make sense. Yes, you can do that
Yeah.
if you want. Any other doubt, guys? Anyone else?
Sure. That's my question.
Okay, anyone? Feel free, guys.
Vishal,
Mm-hmm.
actually yesterday you sent some assignment, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it was purely on Selenium, right? Combination of Java with Selenium.
Correct.
And can you give some assignment based on like what is it? Are using arrays, like finding like some 10 numbers will be there, okay? To find repeated
No,
numbers or duplicate values like that and all.
duplicate elements. No, you give me some particular scenario in this one, man.
No,
See,
Vishal,
whatever you
actually
are
in
doing,
interview,
I don't want to give any assignment saying that try to sort this thing, sort that thing. No, that five names are there. Whatever I want to give you assignments, I want you to you should be able to do that assignments in what is that called? You should be able to do that assignment in the framework. Okay, you should be able to practically apply it. If at all there is anything, I'll give you guys.
okay. No, sometimes people ask, right?
People ask
Like,
people if you go
that's
like
what.
that,
If,
there are no end to the assignments. Okay, people if at all ask, they might ask you anything in this world. Okay, they will say reverse
no,
a
Vishal.
string.
That's one. Like that. Based on strings and integers, if you give some 10 examples, some 10 questions, right?
The
At least
problem
it will
is this,
make
man.
to.
Problem is what
Yeah.
see, I might give, but I don't believe in that only because of these things. What if it was strings and this one, they might ask any questions. Okay, I will be giving you only those things which you can really see practically in the what is that, in the application by
Yeah,
applying
what
those
we
in the
implement in
application.
application. Yeah. We
Yeah,
are implementing it towards the project, right?
Yes, that is what.
Agree?
Otherwise, I feel
Yeah.
assignments are, it's like waste of time unless you implement it. That is the thing. But yes, what you're saying is correct. They ask anything. They will ask you
Yeah, they start
reverse a
with that.
string.
That's what.
They will
Yeah,
say
yeah.
reverse a string, and they will say you know try to make it in uppercase. Anything they might ask. String itself,
Yeah,
there will be
without
thousands
using
of
any
questions.
functions, like that they are asking. That's what. See,
Correct.
that's what that's the problem actually. That
That
is
is the
where
thing.
I'm stuck in it. Yeah.
So you have to come up with your own this one, or else you have to go ahead and this one. Okay, Sonal is saying she did not get any assignment. Sonal, I'll just check. Okay, just Sonal, just stay on. Any other doubts? Anyone?
No, sure. That's it.
No. Okay. Nelson, Anusha, no question. Okay, fine, guys. Then in that case, you can drop from the line. And that's it for today, guys. And Sonal, you just stay on. I'll just let me. I had confusion regarding your email as well. I don't know how that duplicate email came. Okay. Any other doubt, guys? Anyone else for today? No. All right, guys. That's it for today. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye bye. Okay. So Sonal, I just wanted to ask you. I mean, email. Let me see. Okay, because I remember sending that email. Just 1 minute, Sonal. Will not take more than 30 seconds. That's it. I had some confusion. I wanted to ask yesterday. I remember, but there were. So this is the one, no? 1405.
Yes, this is the one.
I'm not sure why you didn't get it. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me just forward it again. Okay, so honor. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll send it again. Okay, so it's the same thing. I mean, it's just the framework alone. There is nothing more than that. Okay.
Okay, okay, Vishal.
Perfect. Any other doubt? Anything else?
No, Vishal, not yet.
Okay, that's it for today, Sonal. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.